space. If you brought in a second item with you, such as a briefcase, tote bag, laptop bag, backpack, you can go ahead and utilize that space under the seat in front of you, so that we can utilize that overhead bin space for your larger bags without having to check them plain sight to your final destination. Feel free to utilize your mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers while we're here at the gate. However, once we close our boarding door, you must please place these items into airplane mode or turn off your cellular service. So I'd like to thank you all for choosing to fly Delta. Welcome on board.
I'll get our IFR clearance now.
Denver clearance, SkyWest 5312. We'd like to collect our IFR clearance. We have India.
Stand by, you're number one. SkyWest 5312, Denver clearance cleared to Laramie via the Yellow 5 departure, then is filed, climb and maintain 9,000, expect flight level 21010 minutes after departure, departure on 126.1 squawk 3342, expect runway 25.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
I'll handle the pushback and start clearance.
Denver ground, SkyWest 5312, requesting pushback and start clearance. We have India. SkyWest 5312, pushback and start approved, tail east.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Hey, quit blinding me with your taxi light. Turn it off.
Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and I'll call. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board your Delta flight. So in just a moment, we'll be showing you a brief presentation on the safety features of this aircraft. We kindly ask that you please direct your attention to the video monitors and flight attendants in the aisle, even if you are a frequent flyer. Thank you so much.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta for 100 years and counting.
Delta.
Delta. Delta.
Delta Airlines.
The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and the shared responsibility of everyone on board. So, before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you.
Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable electronic devices, including mobile phones, should also be secured.
Keep the aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear. If you lose an electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for help.
As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release,
Operation
lift
complete.
the top
Go
of the
ahead and
buckle.
set the parking brake.
If your seat has a shoulder harness, attach the metal tip to the fitting on the belt. To release, push the
Disconnecting
metal
tow.
tip down.
Stand by.
Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air. In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding if our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions, along with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin. Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight.
I'll get our
Federal law
taxi clearance
prohibits
now.
tampering with, disabling, or
Tail is
destroying restroom
disconnected
smoke
and bypass
detectors.
pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
We have information, India.
8 doors, 4 on each side. Each door has a detachable slide that can be used as a raft.
In the event of an evacuation, leave all bags behind. Carry-on
12,
baggage
runway
will
25,
slow the
taxi via
evacuation.
Purple Hotel Alpha Alpha
All
Golf.
exits are clearly marked with the green exit symbol. Locate the nearest exits and remember, they might be behind you. If we lose power, lights will illuminate the aisles to guide you to an exit.
Runway 25, Purple Hotel Alpha Alpha
It's
Golf.
unlikely,
Skywest
but if cabin pressure
5312.
changes, oxygen masks will drop from the panels above your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull a mask or streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally, and note the oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case. Life vests are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. For children under 35 pounds, place the vest around their waist and secure the strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lab children are in marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Before takeoff, bring your seat to its upright position and stow your tray table, footrest, and leg rest. Be sure you fastened your seatbelt low and tight across your lap, carry-on items secured, and armrests are at resting position, or as otherwise indicated on the placard in front of you. If you have a suite door, ensure it's open. See placard instructions inside the suite door for opening instructions in case of emergency. Finally, take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat pocket.
As we finish our safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
As we take off into the future, sit back and relax. And from all of our crew, thank you for flying with Delta, today and for the next 100 years.
We'll be departing from runway 25, flying the Yellow 5 departure with an initial climb clearance to 9,000. Transition altitude is 18,000. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile, climbing to flight level 210. Weather at departure shows winds 280 at 24, gusting 28, visibility 10 miles. In the event of an engine failure below 400, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climbing to 3,000 before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. Squawk code is 3342, and departure frequency will be 126.1. We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5. V1 is 142 knots, VR is 147 knots, and V2 is 152 knots. We'll climb out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Steve.
Approaching runway 25.
I'll get our takeoff clearance now.
Denver Tower, SkyWest 5312, holding short of runway 25. We are ready for departure.
SkyWest 5312, Denver Tower, runway 25, winds 280 at 24, gusting 28. RNAV EMI, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25, RNAV EMI, cleared for takeoff. SkyWest 5312.
Takeoff okay. Auto brake.
Rotate V2.
SkyWest 5312, contact departure on 126.1.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude, we'd like to extend a special thank you to each of you and a welcome back to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case you start getting unexpected throughout the air. We have to drop emergency caution and open the overhead to prevent injury articles that kept getting during takeoff. We've now reached an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices, and a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, it'll be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as of our fresh eats items, can be found in the menus in your seat pocket. Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks. However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card to save 15% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can view a selection of complimentary as well as on-demand TV shows, movies, and music. You will find that this screen will work best with just a light tap of your fingertip. Feel free to use your own headsets. Otherwise, if you do need a headset, just let a flight attendant know they are yours complimentary for this and any future Delta flights.
We'll be arriving at Laramie on runway 21 using the RNAV approach. Weather shows winds 270 at 42, gusting 58, visibility 6 miles with haze. In case of a missed approach, we'll follow the published procedure. Squawk remains 3342, and approach frequency will be 125.9er. We'll configure for landing with flaps 30, and final approach speed will be 135 knots. I think we're ready for the arrival, Steve. With winds gusting that high, we'll need to be prepared for a challenging approach and landing. We'll follow the RNAV approach to runway 21 and be ready for a go-around if necessary. Let's keep a close eye on our speed and descent rate.
Yes, the winds at Laramie are quite challenging with gusts up to 5-8 knots. Make sure to plan for a stabilized approach and consider using a higher approach speed to maintain control. It's also wise to review your crosswind landing techniques, as you'll likely encounter significant wind shear on final. Stay sharp.
Test 1 2, test 1 2. attendants, please prepare the cab for arrival.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our initial descent. At this time, we ask that you kindly begin to recheck the security of your seatbelt. And if you've removed any items from the
Loud and
overhead
clear.
bins, please begin
Let's
to
keep our
refill them at
focus
this
on the
time.
flight and make sure everything goes smoothly.
Please check around your seating area and the seat pocket in front of you for any cups, glasses, or other articles you wish to discard. And kindly hand these items to the flight attendants as they make their way through the aisle. Thank you so much. We should be landing in approximately 15 to 20 minutes.
Now, I hear myself. Yeah, I think I do hear myself do it now. Okay, now should come back now. Let me know if you hear me now. I think it looks like I see activity inside of OBS. Okay, right. It wasn't OBS. So I have a feeling that when Windows did the updates today, it impacted my OBS application. So far that's all it's impacted, but it must have changed something or messed with something because of my microphone headset, so it must have done something there.
SkyWest 5312, vectors for the RNAV runway 21 approach. SkyWest 5312, not seeing you on radar. Double check 3342, ident again. SkyWest 5312, 1 miles from PICAV, turn right heading 250, cleared for the RNAV runway 21 approach. SkyWest 5312, Laramie Airport at your 4 o'clock, 14 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Squawk VFR. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach this frequency. Take care.
Winds are 42 knots, gusting to 58 knots. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, 58 knots, gusting to 58 knots. So okay, the A350. It was going to be 2 more hours to finish the flight, and I really made a conscious choice just to go ahead and cut that flight short. It took me an hour just to get off the ground, because of my unfamiliarity with that particular aircraft, and I just decided to I want to take some more time and come back and do a better flight with it. So it was all me. Alright, not sure how this is going to go, but we're going to give it a shot. We're only 1,400 feet off the ground, but we're at an elevation of 7,200 feet. Yes, he is. Yeah. All right, see the runway there. We're going to try to keep a good approach here. Won't take me to the runway.
Autopilot.
My aircraft.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. 200. Minimums. $100. 50. 40.
Throttle.
30.
Throttle.
40. 30. 20. 10.
That was ugly landing. I have to go back and see that. That was ugly. Ooh. Hope I didn't touch a wing there. Okay.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain has parked the aircraft at the gate and turned off the seatbelt sign. This will be your one and only indication that it's safe for you to get up and move about the cabin. Please be reminded to use caution when opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during landing.
Approaching runway 3.
You may not use your mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices while we taxi to the gate. However, your laptop computers and larger electronics must remain stowed.
Whew.
We invite you to visit delta.com for all your future travel needs, including checking in for a flight and
Just
managing your
landed an
SkyMiles
hour ago in
accounts.
Atlanta. 30 knot winds there. Goodness. Yeah.
If
Yeah,
any of you
this,
should have questions regarding ground transportation, baggage claim,
if I didn't touch a
or any other
wing
information, a
on
uniform
the
Delta
left,
agent
on
may
the left
be
side of my
misled. We'll be more than
aircraft,
happy
on
to
that,
answer any
I'll be
questions you may have.
shocked when we go back and watch a replay.
On behalf of Delta Sky Team, our global partners, and flight crew, we'd like to thank you all for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on board and look forward to the opportunity to serve you once again. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful evening. Flight attendants, prepare doors for arrival, please. Cross-check and all call.
That's bad. I think this must be the eastern side of the east coast thing right now. The winds are bad here in Greensboro, North Carolina, Atlanta. The winds are like up and down the east coast. It looks like the winds are pretty bad. Welcome to Laramie.
Approaching runway 12.
Look at that. Oh, see the sock. Break. We want GPU. Engines off. closing us out. Yeah, I got dinged. Probably, let's see how, what was the, my, landing was about 301. Still though, it just was rough. Okay, let's go back and watch. This is could have been better. I think that was definitely going to go for the. I appreciate the consoling ATP. Yeah. They were 42 knots, gusting to 58 knots, and I couldn't come in straight. I didn't quite tip my wing. Came close. Turn it easy when he went 35. Acrobatic. I had to carry more speed to get to keep stabilized. There we go. There we go. No, I just put it on the ground. And roll out. Ladies and gentlemen, the air sickness bags are complimentary. Take as many as you need. Goodness. Okay. I'll take it. So the landing itself, it wasn't hard. The landing wasn't harsh, but it's like the winds kept wanting to like take me back up, take one side of my wing, one of my wing on one side back up. So that was interesting. Okay. Right. All right. Thanks, AZP52. What's your plane of choice? What's your flight sim of choice? I'll tell you what. This is the Embraer E1, the Embraer made by X-Crafts. It is a good aircraft. I mean, the only thing about it, it's really. Yeah, man. So you like X-Crafts, yeah? yeah, this was this is my favorite one. Okay, so AZP, maybe see if you disagree with me or agree. I believe if you've got one of the Embraers, like if you have an E175, you don't need to go out and buy the E195 and the other models because they all are so similar. Now the newer one that just came out is probably a little bit different, but I think I try to tell people not to buy, like go out and buy the 75 and the 95. Just pick one and just stick with it because it's gonna fly similar or the same. Oh, your friend did. So, yeah. At least at that airport, you got more runway to play with, and a few more fire trucks. and yeah. So this, but yeah, X-Crafts. I tell you, man, they hit a home run with that aircraft. And there is sometimes a little bit of quirk that there can be something. You better watch your flight plan real close, or don't miss a little detail. But I do, and I also like the auto descend, where if you set everything up, it works well. Okay, so you bought the family. Okay, no, that's fine. I do the Delta Virtual, and I don't know why. But I can fly the E175. I'm a senior captain too, but I can fly the E175, but I still can't fly the E195. And for credit, for like to get credit with them, unless I do it on the category free times. So I don't get that. But yeah, I think they're great aircrafts though. The X-Crafts. Yeah. Oh gosh, yes. Yeah. The way it follows the flight path, and it knows and follows the descent. The only thing I run into sometimes is you gotta watch it because it will go too steep. On occasion, it will like take you down at like a drastic angle. I don't know why, but depending, just on occasion, if you don't watch it real close, it can kind of go to, it can take a steeper descent. They are good. They're and the guy, the X-Crafts, the owner, or the creator, who does most of the work on them with his team, really detailed guys. They do such a good job with the aircraft, And the detail they put in it, yeah, you can't touch it. Yeah, so yeah, I would I'd put it up there, and I do enjoy flying in them. I flown out of LaGuardia a lot, and LaGuardia flies to Greensboro, North Carolina, and all of they seem to fly are E175s, and they so I really enjoy flying it. And I tell you what I like about them too, like as a passenger, when they go to do their pre-flights, if something's not right, they know immediately. It's like it's not so complicated. They can't find what's wrong if something's up. And I've had like two occasions where they have literally we've been delayed or had to get another airplane because there was something small that they just didn't like, and they just swapped the aircrafts out. So I've really enjoyed flying on those. All right. Well, man, I hope y'all guys have a good y'all have a good evening. I may put up another flight a little bit later. I decided what I'm going to do. I've been flying. I took the Airbus A350 up earlier, but it was just such a long flight, and it took me about an hour to get through my pre-flight because I'm just not as familiar with that model, and so I think I may go back and try to redo it a little bit later. Right, man. Hey, great. Hey, it's great conversing with you guys, and AZP and Magnite, you too. You flew real world Piper Cherokee for years. Oh. You know, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so you lost your cert. You lost on your medical. I tell you what, AZB, I tell you what I've really enjoyed. I'm too old. I'm a pastor, by the way. I'm a pastor full time, and I'm a little old cop slash pastor. But I always wanted to fly commercially, but I just got started in the game way too late, and so doing this right here has helped scratch that itch for me. So it gives me, I get to experience it. I've been a student of the 737, the 737, probably for 30 years. I've studied that aircraft, and a lot of the other aircraft, anything that's commercial. So I really enjoy those. So, and I'm just kind of green on the general aviation side, so I'm just getting started. Are you really, man? Hey, what city? What if it's you don't mind saying what city? Or city, county, state? Where? And I'll tell you, I got nothing. I can say it. I'm a former. I was Greensboro, North Carolina, Greensboro Police, and spent 11 years there, and ended up going into IT, like computers, out of that, and but I'm a pastor now. That was like in the background the whole time. Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. That's all right. That's all right, man. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I graduated from the academy in 1986. That was PBIC 60, like Police Basic 60, and they are up to about 121 now. And but I'm the chaplain out of the District 4 here at that Greensboro. They're not a huge department. They're about 600. Yeah, awesome, man. Well, God bless you. That sounds so good. That sounds so cool, man. Well, look, man, hop back in on some of these with me sometime, and I'll look out. Do you stream or just watch more? Oh, well, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Cool. Yeah, and you know what? That's really cool. I like that. Okay. Well, good, man. Hey, well, hop in on with me some other time. I'll try to, but I'll probably put up another flight tonight. I try to pick flights. I try to stream shorter ones, just not super long flights, just so I can kind of interact with everybody. And I'm just now getting comfortable enough to talk more as I fly. Yeah, took me a bit to get there, but I'm just with some of the aircraft I'm flying on. I'm familiar enough now, like in the flight part, but not to forget to descend or something. But that's cool, man. And about the Piper Cherokee, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm about to go do a flight. Not flight. Well, it's one of the introductory flights out at Piedmont Triad International here. It's our airport in the Greensboro Triad area, and just checking in. Okay, cool, man. All right, AZP. Hey, and just call me. Like I say, just call me Steve, and I will check. I look forward to hearing from you later. Right, bye.